Welcome back to Bad Blood. We are going to do a conversion ritual on Egal to see if we can get him converted over. 49-29 is really good there. That way he doesn't have, you know, minus 20 for eating meat perpetually. Otherwise, he's just going to be the worst. We could have done the conversion ritual, but we could still do a conversion ritual leader on Egal. So let's do that right now as well. We could convert the prisoner, but I think we really need to deal with him before he just continues to have mental breaks. It'd be nice to have a stable, reasonably stable slave in the colony. Myrta has put on a quiver, and it's not actually bugging her out. Maybe because she's the female, it's fine. I'm not going to allow it. She should be on the Yautja set here anyway. The quiver doesn't even look that bad. We could force the quiver. You know what? I'm not opposed to that. Actually, yeah, since it works on her, we're going to force her to have a quiver. But it's going to still be removed from the normal set. Most of them will not use quivers. Okay. Egal's starting to fires in my storage. Use your fists, Savant, and you go beat him about the face and mouth until he stops. Thrombos. I don't want to fight Thrombos right now. That seems bad. Conversion ritual +3 mood. Did we pull off a conversion on him? No, he's almost there. 0.06. Hot damn. So he should get converted just by somebody talking to him at some point. Thank you. Did you rip his other leg off? Because that would suck. Holy shit, you fucked him up. Oh my god, he's got a peg leg and that's it. He's been hopping around like a pogo stick this whole time. Okay. Operations, add bill. Install peg leg on the other leg. That's the wrong one. Peg leg on the right. Yeah, get him out of there. Somebody will patch him up in a second. Okay. I mean, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We need a new bed made for our new colonist. I need to get this done. They're working on it. We could... Who's the best construction, actually? It is Savant. Why can I not prioritize the... Oh, because it's reserved. Well, you do it. You're better. Area revealed? What happened over here? Oh, I did do that. I did queue up a deconstruct to see what was inside the room. Also, I saw the thrombos are like right here, which does me a little bit of a concern, but we should be fine. Okay, yes, and then Savant put on the hood. I kind of want to... Let me take a look at you. That's really big. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like the hood. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that. That's the feral hood. Oh, I don't know which one it is. Why are there... The real question is, why are there 4? Probably because they have different things. 3.8. This is only cold and warm insulation. Why are there 4 hoods? Call them different things. Crude but rugged hood. Crude but rugged hood. Minus social. Minus social. Minus social. This one's different. Wait. Why is this one different? Feral Federation Pack? Feral Federation Pack. Okay. We're just gonna remove them all. And if we get some other hoods, we can try them on. And if we find one that does work, we can try and just allow that one in particular. I think I forced him off of that bed that he was working on, but it's probably fine. This can be allowed. No longer incapable of walking. Yeah. Let's make one of these medical. Egal, I want you to rest until healed. Let's get that leg back on you, because you're painfully slow. Allow medicine, behemoth. Cannot stall need material. Oh, because he's not allowed to use good medicine. I'm willing to throw one good medicine at this just to speed up his pathing a little bit. At least at this stage of the game. If we had a lot more dudes in the colony, that wouldn't be true. Did you really need to use 2? Doesn't seem right. Is it 1 to knock out, then 1 to use the thing? It seems suspect. Also, that was a medical level for him, which is good. For Behemoth, that is. I don't worry about it too much. I still have 22 medicine in reserve. I'm not too concerned. What else have they decided to put on here? So, Predator gear, and then the Tribal Cloak is actually Predator gear too. Same thing with you, and you also have a Tribal Cloak. You're wearing also the Tribal Cloak, and then I forced that. And then you have this cape, which is not normal Predator gear, but I think it looks pretty well. Same with the bone armor, actually looks pretty well on here. So I'm perfectly happy with that. The bone armor just being like trophies, I think, is the logical explanation for why we have that. I think it works pretty well. Somebody should try on the Feral Male, I think. Unless they just don't like it. Layer is middle and outer. Yeah, so that conflicts with the tribe cloaks and everything. So maybe the Feral Male just isn't appealing to them. I think I'm going to force it on somebody. Maybe on Muta. Just to see what it looks like. Well, let's not do her. We can put it on... we'll just grab like Behemoth or something. Savage? Yeah, let's grab Savage when he wakes up. But we'll wait for that to happen. For some reason, this mead won't get hauled. I really don't understand why. It's in the stockpile. I just don't get it. There's like literally a spot right there for it. Greyback Berserk. Hadakia dealt with it again. That's beautiful. That's hilarious. Why are you so cranky? 8 human meat, minus 20 uncovered groin. I mean, so what? Big deal, man. Get over it. Throw down some more skulls around the place. Survival vest deteriorated. Well, I mean, it was an excess one, so I suppose that's fine. Let's see. Savage, you're up. What will you look like if we have you put this on? So it doesn't quite fit you. No, that clips awfully. Okay, let's remove that as well. Feral Male will look really weird. So do not ever wear it. You can take it off now. And you can put your other clothes back on. Hopefully. Did I allow the patch shirts too? I don't think patch shirts should be allowed. Just because it's a shirt, and that feels really weird. Well, you know what? It might look okay. I think if it looks good because of like the stitching, I think we shouldn't be too concerned about the fact that it's quote-unquote a shirt, right? I think we should be mostly concerned about the aesthetic of the clothes, not like the description. So let's put it back on, and then if they do decide to wear it at any point, it's fine. Have you found pants? You do have pants now. Congratulations. Greyback is once again berserk and once again just beaten down savagely by his fellow prisoner before he can even respond. That's what I like to see. How are we doing on meat, guys? We're not. Okay, we need meat. What do we got? We got a tiger. Taiga. We got a turtle. Get the turtle. Rhino, that's a trap. That's a dead cassowary. What are you... Gathering component. Yes. Somebody can go hunt this okapi. That's a rhino. There's a lot of game down south. There's still a thrumbo there. We're going to have somebody hunt this deadly, deadly cassowary. But maybe not. We got sandstone. We got granite. I think we should start to think about fortifications a little bit. So I think what I want to do... Actually, this is a really good time to do it because this part is burnt out right across here. So we do this. Throw down a steel door like right there. Then that way, if we get another raid that comes in on this roadway up here, they have to path around this hillside a little bit more. Buys us a few minutes, maybe. Wait, you're still missing your sidearm? You just haven't picked it back up, huh? That's fine. Are you... I mean, you're... Yeah, we'll let him be melee. That's fine. Blood Drinker, what did you put on that made your skull disappear? You put on the smoke pot, I think, maybe? Yes, okay. So smoke pop on a Predator is not viable. I have a feeling that all of the accessories are going to glitch him out like that. But we'll see. Maybe some of them don't have a visual component and it's fine. It also might be fine on the smaller Preds. Because these smaller ones, yeah, these smaller guys have a more traditional Rimworld body. And these are like the bigger, bulky Pred bodies, which seem to glitch out certain pieces of equipment. So what we'll do is we'll remove them from the Predator selection normally, and then we can assign them manually, like how we assigned the female with the quiver here and how we've given Vandal this smoke pop pack. Layer utility slot. What does this count as? This is utility torso. So we could also give a quiver probably to Vandal. I don't like having a quiver when you don't use a bow, because that's really weird. So I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll house rule the quivers are only for bow users. Savage could have one as a bow user, but Savage will glitch out for sure with a quiver, because I've seen that before. So we won't worry about it. Alright, why don't we rest while they rest? Unfortunate. Muta is indeed a traitor. I suspected that might be the case. We can try to take him alive. Muta has disarmed Savage. Yeah, get in there and help, Behemoth. Who else is nearby? Draft up. You, melee. You, bare fists. Get down there and try to take her alive. Savage, are you getting stabbed? Yeah, you are. Fall back? Fall back. No, that's naughty. Don't use your bow. Don't use your fucking bow. I need you to not kill this person if you can manage to. Can't equip his sidearm. Alright. Oh, we did it. We took her alive. Left arm scarification. That's all the damage she took. Alright. Strip her real quick. Capture. Alright, the prison is going to be overflowing. She's a good capture because she's already in the Ideologian, which is really nice. Let's grab Behemoth to capture. Make sure these guys deal with each other's needs. Or their injuries, I mean. Make sure you tender up. Yes, okay. You're not going to bleed out in the meantime, are you? No. 5 hours. Okay, you go on to immediately recruit. And how are you doing, prisoner? Still a lot to go. And did we ever get this guy converted? He was really close. No. Still 2%. That could be converted at any time from somebody interacting with him. Okay. Well, we're going to put a little bone path heading up here eventually. Whenever we can get around to it. We're also going to need more storage. Or we need to prioritize our storage better. What I might do... We could throw wood outside. We could also just build another storage area. Why don't we do that? Why don't we just build a secondary storage? We can just build a little storage cave up here. It's a little out of the way, but it's like an easy fix for a little bit extra storage real quick. Being in this mountainside. Okay. Conversion is that... Yeah, okay, there we go. There's Eagle's conversion. So his mood should rapidly flip here as soon as he gets over his current... Actually, the major catharsis bonuses here, double catharsis is really doing the job by itself. So stockpile zone, this is going to be pretty small, but we can also expand it. Mostly just want to make sure we're getting important stuff inside. I'm really confused by this mead. I could just pick it up. There we go. That'll work. Behemoth still bleeding a bit. You're fine. Behemoth will deal with themselves soon, probably. Okay. Well, if we could get some good moods going in the colony and get some inspired recruitments, that'd be fantastic. Rolf has been enslaved. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. Behemoth, are you tending yourself now? Beautiful. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. It would reprioritize that. Okay, Rolf. Rolf, you get assigned to slave equipment. You are uncovered, led by bad blood. 8 human meat is actually a positive. No reason to convert Rolf over. It doesn't matter then. Rolf does nothing. He's a kid. What do we want to set him up on? We can have him do medical. It's not great. Why don't we just set up Rolf to do... Well, honestly... Wait. Oh, that's right. The other medical was the one who fled. Let's make sure these guys can do medical if we force it. Rolf can be on... Yeah, we'll put Rolf on cooking out of 3. We'll put him on plant harvesting, of course. We'll put him on repair, deconstruct. Do not craft. Do not art. You can do basic stone cutting. Don't craft there. And then you can research. If every other job is done, you can take the research bench. I think that's fine. Yeah, so he's not going to have any like really important jobs to do, but he can do something. And he just fell down. That's really funny. Food poisoning and heat stroke. Okay. Yes. And then you are a careful shooter. Increases aiming time and accuracy. Do I want to give this guy a gun? I don't know if I trust him with a gun. We can give him a bow. Because a bow isn't going to be as scary. I'm a little... Well, I mean, his firing rate would be reduced. Oh, we can give him the auto pistol. Maybe that's an okay compromise. Let me look at the weapons tab. If we're giving him an auto pistol... DPS with accuracy, actually. The auto pistol is going to be worse than all the feral stuff, but it is better than just a straight bow. I think I'll do that. I think he can have an auto pistol. You know, assuming he gets up at any point. Is anybody going to rescue him? Can I get you to rescue him? Yeah, get him into a cooled room at least so he doesn't overheat. That's the first problem. Okay. That's done at least. And I think for the rest of our buildings, kind of in this camp area, we're not going to make this follow this building plan as much. We're going to make things a little more chaotic, which is why I made this path appear so weird. And I guess the research situation is pretty chaotic and random too. We could make that a room. I don't think that'd be the worst idea. We can use our sandstone. And we can convert this into a little weird research closet, basically. Like, it's gonna really be a research closet. Okay, who the fuck needs rescuing again? Did he seriously walk outside and then immediately get his ass kicked by temperature and food poisoning again? Because that's obnoxious. Yeah, he's just here in the stockpile. Stop trying to equip that. And that'll help. Savant, go get him into bed. Oh my god. Go rest. Just... You know what? If you collapse again, I'm not even going to rescue you. I'm tired of it, Rolf. I tried to help you, but if you're going to be a little shit, you're just putting on a hat. That's it. You're just going to put on a hat and then go back. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's get some bones out here. Just a weird little bone path like that through the jungle. Okay, northern perimeter wall is in. That's great. All this crap is out here deteriorating. You know what? Let's let the slaves wear tribal wear, because there's no reason that our predators are going to really need it. Because it's a pretty low tier in terms of protection. And it will give them something to cover their junk with, at least, which is good for moods. Alright, we'll need a little torch in here for this little research shed. And we can put some bones down to pave that part of the floor that's untouched. And then at this crafting spot, we finished making 5 of those. Oh, we can make tail spears, but we don't have any things yet. Let's just add the bill so that we remember it. I'm going to suspend it so that we don't have a bad crafter make it. But yeah, if we kill any Xenos, making the tail spears is good. Bone armor. We want to make bone armor at some point, but we also don't want to do that. You fucking idiot. I don't want to do that until we've got the floors in. Okay, fuck. No, stop. Don't destroy that. No, you idiot! You destroyed my frickin' trophy kneel sheet. That should be a frickin' death thing. Are you done tantruming? Yeah. Why do you not... Did your club get destroyed? I think his club might have gotten destroyed. Okay. New melee weapon for him. No, it's... Oh, it's in... Why is it forbidden in here? What the fuck? Alright, well there's that for you. Rolf, you get... I was going to give you... Yes, the auto pistol. That's for you. Oh, you can defend yourselves a little bit. Oh, maybe he collapsed. Yeah, also heat stroke. Alright, well let's make sure we put one of those in there. We got one in there. The humans are weak and they do not handle temperature extremes very well. So we definitely need to accommodate that. How much pred leather do we got? Not quite enough. Let's go ahead and start a predator kneel sheet though. We can actually start 2 like that. Then we might need food again, huh? We got any meat sitting around? I don't think we have any meat again. Chicken! Chicken's on the menu. Peacock. Chinchilla. I was going to say we do some rituals, but we definitely need to bring in some food here. So we'll just go hunt small game. Want this cobra. This steel flooring probably is worth extracting. There's also furniture here. Granite dresser, we'll scrap that out. Yeah, the flagstone tiles aren't worth anything there. Cobra Revenge. You took it out though. Good. Great. Savage is kind of doing bad. Let's not look at him. We don't want to embarrass him. Almost needs treatment. There's a jungle hen. Looks like it's fresh. Dead for 2 days. Not for disposal in 11 hours. Vandal, can I have you grab that chicken? Where was it? Oh, maybe somebody got it. It might have been right there. Because it was near this cassowary skeleton. Oh, I think Savant grabbed it. Yep, Savant has it. Okay. I need somebody to butcher. Not assigned to butchering. Not assigned to butchering. Who were my butchers? Vandal and Rolf. Rolf. Can you butcher? You're down here taking this freaking granite dresser apart in the middle of the rain, which is not great for your mood probably, but they're kind of a shit, so whatever. I'm not super concerned about your mood, to be honest. What did you decide to wear, by the way? Tribal wear and a hat. Okay. And Eagle found a parka, which seems like a really dumb thing when he's literally fucking overheating, but I mean, whatever. Blood drinker, building up some stuff there. 56%. Do we have a conversion available? We do. We'll get a conversion up on Greyback. 56 to 47. What do we got for rituals? We do a leader speech. I don't feel the need to. Why don't we go ahead and knock out a quick flesh wound? We definitely need to get a lot of these done because we need every predator to have like 5 scars or something for them to be completely happy, which is quite a lot to do. Hey, we're getting almost completely masked up here, though. We even got some different styles of mask, which is good. Is it like a different mask, or is it some sort of variation? Yautja biomask. Yautja light biomask, okay. It'd be cool if there were a bunch of mask patterns. Just for like the similar items. Like there's a mod that randomizes the base game textures. We used it in the last... Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. We used it in the last series we did, I think. Okay, and then you collapsed from serious heat stroke, and yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, you're butchering the chickens. Great. But yeah, it'd be cool if there was something like that for the predator masks, and you could have a lot of variations. I understand why there's not. Because most mods don't do that. They just have singular textures for items. It'd just be neat. I have no expectation. It's not even like a serious suggestion that they do that. It would just be a cool thing if it was that way. Oh, don't haul... I mean, I did unforbid the corpses, which is why they've been hauled over here. That is on me. Oh, I also need to, like, get some bodies in the gibbet cages at some point. Because it helps with slave suppression. Hunt the guinea pig. Hunt the chinchilla. You know what? Hunt that cassowary. I believe that a predator can kill a cassowary. It feels, you know, a little threatening, but it should work. Faction defense. Fine. Another thing we can do here is set up some more defenses. So, another perimeter wall on the south, I think, is something we should set up. We've got a little bit of steel. We don't have much left for bricks. 25 granite, 15 sandstone. Why don't we make sure this cobra is dealt with? Yes, because this is a thing they do. Where the melee hunting mod isn't quite perfect. Because unfortunately, once the revenges happen, they tend to run away. What are you hunting? Hunting that guinea pig. Yeah? Why are you going... Oh, because, yeah, he has to, like, reach a hunting position, align the target, and then he runs in with a knife to stab it to death. Okay. I mean, at least the mod works. You do what you gotta do to, you know, make things work. Alright, why don't we cut while they're sleeping? We did kill the cassowary successfully, even though it just moved. It's a zombie cassowary, which is like the worst thing you could encounter, probably. No matter. It's been butchered now, so it's no longer a threat to us. We've done a good job getting the floors put in here. That's great. We do now have action available bad, too, because of, is anybody gonna, you know, say Blood Drinker? There you go, buddy. Thank you. Lost track of my train of thought because of that, but it's fine. Yeah, so we're going to tear out these ruins down here to get the wall we need, or the building materials we need for the southern perimeter wall. Looks to me like we already have them coming in. So let's go ahead and put that in. I think it looks to me like stretching, yeah, we can stretch across there, basically. Why don't we do this? Like that? And then we'll put in another steel door, a little bit more sturdy than a wooden door, right there. And that will secure at least those two approaches. And we'll have this broader field here to defend, at least, still. We could put a kill box in at some point. It's going to be kind of a challenge to, like, find a good spot for it. Potentially it could be built around this poorer terrain here, this marsh. I don't know if we're going to do a kill box yet, to be honest. We probably will have to. We are playing on like a difficult setting, so we would definitely benefit from it. But I don't know. We'll probably put it in at some point. We probably just won't consider it a priority. That's probably how we'll approach that. Crisis of Belief in Greyback. Shit. Resets his thing. Stellar Ideology. Damn. Okay, so we're going to have to get back to work on reconverting him. I don't think it's that bad. I think we might have been at like 40% or something before. So it's fine. How are you coming along, by the way? Resistance 25. You're at 21. Yeah, it's hard to convert these Preds over. It's fine. You know, you put the work in, the reward is sweeter for it, right? That's how that works. Right. We're going to have a lot of plants to carve out here to get those walls in. Slave Rebellion likely. Alright. Now you showed him. Still likely? Oh, it's the other slave now that's likely too. Yeah, somebody had to go punch Eagle. Hey, Behemoth. Actually, Savant, what do you have for equipment? Are you wearing blades? You are. Well, let's put you on melee attack real quick and just go lightly stab him just like once. There you go. Good job. Suppression 64%. Yeah. Great. Okay. We showed them who's boss. We definitely do need to get some bodies in these cages to suppress their mood. We should also probably just put some of these around the camp in general, both for aesthetics and suppression effects. Like, we could throw a nice one, like, right down here. We, like, put some bone floors down around it like that, throw a cage down there. Maybe we'll throw another one down here somewhere. Maybe just like right there. Maybe one we'll throw one down. No, maybe over. How about up here? Yeah, we'll just throw one randomly up there. There we go. Just a few, you know, around the campsite. Eagle has been doing his job over here, researching in a shack/cave. That's great. Progress is cripplingly slow, but Eagle is not, you know, the smartest cookie in the shed. But he's doing it. Big point is we're not making our hunters do it, which is the main thing there. Why don't we go ahead and throw in some sort of kind of arbitrary amount of bone flooring out in this direction. Just to kind of cover the some of the terrain here a little bit. Because we've got these stockpile areas that are a little bit concealed in the woods, you know. They're not quite reachable. So put a little bit of extra bone pathing out there so they can grab some stuff a little better. We'll just keep spreading bones around the campsite like this. Oh, that reminds me, I was actually going to make the perimeter walls out of bone wall, but I completely forgot. Not a big deal. We'll leave We'll leave the granite in, even though it's not the most aesthetic choice. Plus the doors would look a little weird with the bone walls. The bone walls are they're a little much. Let's look at them here. Yeah, these are the bone walls. They're a little crazy, but they're pretty good for like straight up walling off sections. How well do they merge? I'm curious with like the nearby hillside. It looks like they merge all right. It's too bad this like lake section over here is all the way on the perimeter. That would have been really good to kill box stuff too. There is this section. We could build a weird little kill box thing around. Kill this chinchilla for me. In fact, kill this rat too. But yeah, I think it's not really worth the effort or anything. If we do anything, we'll have to use just the marsh, but we're not going to worry about a kill box for a little while, at least. We also could, well, at some point we'll be moving on, right? Because if the goal is to steal a ship to out the planet, we'll have to do the traveling victory, which will take a little bit of work. Well, they're turning in for another night. I think we can leave this episode here and pick things up again next time in the morning.